Hey everybody, what is happening? Ish de la Ish. I am back with some Madden 16 Ultimate Team gameplays. And these ones actually were the last night that they had the giant players, the 7'6" players that they put out there. And so this one actually was before that last game there, the Talking Smack game. But I couldn't get the streaming to work, so I couldn't record it off of the Shadow Play. So these were off the Elgato, so I had to swap them over. That's why these showed up here later. Come out, we're going to try and launch one up to Dez out there, 3rd and 18. What are you going to do? You got 3rd and 18, just take a shot at it. We did have a step on the guy, and that's why, I mean, the value is still really there in that card, you know. I mean, I don't know if I can count on other guys to make that as good. Right there, this is kind of coverage because the RB normally breaks really good on the man beater, but it was tight enough coverage that I didn't want to, you know, test it, you know. So we're going to come out, and we just get to, again, we don't get the ball over the top, which I really need that higher placement. It makes it a lot easier to jump and intercept those when the passes come like that. So again, it's just, the more I use Russell, the less I really like his downfield attributes. Even if they are boosted up, he's gonna launch one up here. And, wow, he didn't even get in the air. He didn't even get any animation. That just fell right in his hand. So, you know, good job. You know, bravo, taking the 7-point lead from the nice EHEs. And we're going to come out. We get nice out there with the Gronk. And, of course, we're going to put the ball on the ground. But, yeah, he's down and, you know, whatnot. So, luckily, people aren't trying to glitch that out nearly as much as they had in the past. Just look at that. Quick little to CJ2K, and he's get you 8 yards real fast. Come up there, and dang, man. I think that must have been Ed Reed there making that tackle, because otherwise, we make that spin, get off of there, and we're gone with that speed. And there's Cooks again on that play. He does get the separation this time, and it's normally big like that. So, we'll take, getting lit up there. So he's got good safety play out there, and then right up the middle. And then look at that, man. Even putting the little truck down on there on CJ. Give him the ball. Look at that. He went right between the block. If you watch that, like right there, the block comes, man, and he pushes the guy, and he fit right in that gap, real nice. And there's who's that Tillman getting a hand on that one, so he's gonna go try and hit some of those sideline man beaters, that are normally successful. They're tougher to shade out there. Looks like we're going to try a couple different techniques out here, and then I got a purple out there, so there we go. So I knew that he was going for those sideline man, that there's outs, and look at that, the nice moves on Norman. I tell you guys, I really, really do like this card. That card is definitely worth picking up. I think he hangs in the area of a GT corner. He plays at that level. I'm not saying he's the best. Some of the guys have a little bit on him, obviously, but value-wise, you really can't go wrong with him out there. And there's Rod out jumping. He still got that, man. He fell out of bounds, but nice play, nice catch out there. So 2nd 15, and dude's gonna start launching up here since that's the only way he scored before. And he did have a little step, but I do get the little hand play animation out there, user and out there, just enough to make that. 3rd and 15, we're gonna get the edge sack out there. So now on 4th 24, here we go. You kind of know the territory we're in now. He's got to have this, or the game might be over, man. What's it gonna be? Oh, we pop it up. Very nice, very nice.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, now let's get on. We got game number 2. We are again. I'm using the Tennessee, the Titans Stadium, because I get the Chris Johnson there again. I don't know who I would do the review on, because I'm still debating on who I want to keep, who I think is worthwhile or not. And there you go. For a guy he's kind of in between, he's not exactly going to be fighting for a ton of yards, but, he doesn't go down as easy as Barry for CJ. And there we go. We got that big old giant out there. So, that said, and then the Gronk out there is really hard because you got the Martellus Bennett. The only thing Gronk has is just enough. There we go. Bouncing off and looking at, we're going to get upfield real quick. That's why you got to love that card. Definitely, I think he's the fastest card in the game. But the Martellus Bennett just doesn't have the route running, and he's got me locked down here. And I should have think to run again. I just throw the ball away, but this being one of the first games, right after I threw that, I was like, why do I not run the ball? When I got RG for that. But we're gonna hit Larry out there, the giant Larry, the 7'6" Larry, gonna get us a touch. At least we got him showing out there a little bit. Then I started thinking, man, I got this Tillman out here on occasion. I might want to try and use your Tillman on the defense also. So I figured it'd be kind of cool to try and get a sack with him at some point. We come out here, And right here, like, this was not my, this is what happens when the defense gets picked for you, and I didn't even know what this was, and I'd never call that, and that's why, because those are just trash. So he's got, in this one, he comes out, and then his Larry coming up making a play, but really that was just my fault for not getting a defense called. I would never run a zone like that, because they are so weak, as you see, against those deep balls, man. You know, you guys can get behind you if you got somebody good on the outside, just like that. So we're going to roll around the right here, and going to get this, and just missed the throw on the run. I think he's got like 100 throw on the run. I just missed it, real close to having the touch out there. But I guess maybe just the angle for Gronk turning around too. I don't know. And we come out there. We hit Gronk on 3rd and 10. Bang, bang, and he drops it. That's the stuff that I picked him up for. I can get Mike Evans to drop those clutch passes, you know. But if the ball hits you right there and you get hit, you got 101 catching traffic. I'm going to need him to catch some of those, man, you know. So, and the Bennett has that also. So, again, there, I might think of selling Gronk and picking him up just because I could still pocket maybe like 500,000, which at this point I need, because I went and I bought the golden ticket Jimmy Smith. And there we go. Missing the tackle for the aggressive. So I'm very low on coins right now without moving players. But I want to test him out in the night train spot before I go and sell. And unfortunately, right there, we get the batted ball, and we do get that diving pick animation. So we get a chance here to come out here and capitalize on this. And when he was moving down, you know, to try to at least tie it up or take the lead, and we got CJ out of the backfield, and a very nice juke, of course, on him. Definitely, if you can get him in space, keep him going, take advantage of that speed, hit the holes fast, you know, one little cut kind of going. But again, fighting right there, man. So pretty good. And then on Russell, I don't really know. I mean, the only guy really in that range, just kind of see. I even had the forward pass lead. The throw on the run did not get there. I don't know. Derek Carr might be an option if I can find one at the right price. If I sell things at the right time. But, you know, I'm still really looking for that quarterback to really make me feel like, all right, that's the last one I need. And there we go, hitting Larry at the outside, cutting in. So the big Larry coming, and we get 2 touchdowns for him. And all right, dude being dude. Like, everybody got to be silly about stuff nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, everybody loves to do after you score them to go down there and do that. Try and block it or whatnot. And, oh, dude, come on, Dayon. Dayon just dropping it right in the hands, bro. We gotta do a little bit better than that. Come out here. We're gonna get a little. We send the heat, the spy out there. It's too much. You know, rolling around with Brady, you in trouble, or whoever he's got. Sorry, my bad. And then we get the pick, throwing it right up at us where we're at right there, man. We do get the 7'6" Charles Tillman pick. Not great, because it's more like one of those bunk animations because he was taking the sack. But you know, that's all right. We'll get what we can, and you know when we get in that range. When we get in that range, that play is coming, man. And good luck stopping Dez on that one. It's only been done once, I think, here in the game when it mattered, man. But I mean, it can be, if someone's looking for like any play, if you're looking for any play, you can shut it down. Nothing like that. It's just normally people get into those zones in there, man. They start playing a zone, any type of zone there, and he's going to beat you. I mean, that's the one thing really I got to work on here is we got to stop when we try to send the QB spy. We can't be diving on the ground, EA. Like, it is the worst thing, man, because I want to use a spy, and I like to do it. Okay, he was rocking Steve Young, so I guess him rolling out. That's right, I forgot about that. He'd like to roll to the right with Steve Young a bit, so I'm real late in the game catching up with that one. But anyhow, so come down here. So see if we can get this, see if we can get a score out here, catch it up, and there he goes, man. So he puts a good drive down at the end of the half. And we'll come down, and you know, at this point, all you gotta do try and get some. He's thinking of trying to throw a bomb, but I'm gonna try and get some yards. We got 9 seconds out here. See if we can hit something. We got Larry rolling near the sidelines. If we can catch this, very nice. Got both feet in, and we are gonna get a field goal just to tack on. So. You know, you not always need to go for the touchdown in those situations. Sometimes just try and get a couple plays that'll get you the 3, man. So as you see here, I'm mixing up some of the coverages, playing these like nickel dogs and stuff. I have a real mismatch. We can get 1-on-1 and night train lane, dude. There we go. Making the play out on that, man. Like I say, I did pick up Jimmy for his spot, which is real tough because Night Train plays really well. So, and I thought I got a good deal on him, but then that card's been low anyways. Oh, and there we go. We're going to hit the shot out there to Fitz. Big play. So if we can drive down. And, he got the user up sack there. Okay, good stuff, man. Kind
come down making a play, and we're going to go down and again on that. Okay, so I was like, really, I gotta actually try and block for that now this time. So 3rd and 28, but we're going to find Brandon Cooks slanting across the underneath that. We just streaked everybody out, let him come across with his speed underneath, man, and we do pick it up 3rd and 28 without having to do any jump ball cheese, you know. And I could have hit A there, but I do run, and then I was like, nah, I don't want to take the hit.
Punk ass bitches.
That is his name. He's got to get out the game. Get out the game.